Hey guys, it's Ray, and welcome to my 99 farming guides. I put a lot of effort in this guide, so it would be much appreciated if you could thumbs this up and please subscribe. I make more of these kind of guides, so please subscribe, thumbs up, and leave a comment what you think. Enjoy! Things including in this video will be the herb run. I'll show you the herb tables, useful things you need to know about the herb runs, how to do a tree run, the tree run tables, also some useful things you need to know about the tree runs, and a final verdict. First, some stuff you need to know about the herbs. All herbs take 75 minutes to grow. It doesn't matter what level or what type you use, all herbs take 75 minutes to grow. 95% of the herbs will actually make you profit, some more than others, but prices may vary over time. You can complete a herb run in about 5 minutes if you're experienced. If you're a little bit less experienced, you can do it in about 10 minutes. When you're not meeting the requirements for every aspect of my herb run, you can still do the herb run, but the herb run will be shorter as you can't do some of the things. Now when doing a herb run, this is what I should take. The gear is just for the show, just for the looks. The magic secateur isn't. I will be talking about that later on. In your inventory you should have a spade, a seed dibber, an explorer's ring 3 or 4, an exophile, 5 super compost, 5 herb seeds of your choice, 5 law runes, 5 air runes, 2 fire runes, and 2 water runes. That's for the farm run exactly how I do it. On screen you will see all of the 5 patches that will be included in this video. First we have the Troll Strongholds patch. Second we have the Catherby patch. Third we have the Ardy patch. Fourth we have the Explorer's Ring teleport patch. And fifth we have the Exophile teleport patch. The requirements to get there is the Lummy Achievement Diaries 3 or 4 for the Explorer's Ring teleport. The Ghost Ahoy quest to get the Exophile to teleport there. The Plague City to teleport to Ardugany. It's optional to get the Ardy Achievement Gate 4 for the Ardugany Cloak, so you can teleport next to the patch. Edgar's Ruse for the Trollheim teleport. And my Arms Big Adventure to unlock this last patch, which is a disease-free patch. Now to show you how I do my farm run, you don't have to do it in the order I do it. This is just my order. I always start from the teleport the furthest from the patch to the nearest, except the last one, because that one will be the closest to the bank. For my first patch, I teleport to Trollheim. Once I'm there, I walk west. I climb over the cliff and walk to the patch. The patch you're going to right now is a disease-free patch, so if you want to, you can plant some expensive herbs here, and you'll be sure they won't die. To unlock this patch, you will need to have done the quest My Arms Big Adventure, and to teleport here, to teleport to Trollheim, you need to have done the quest Edgar's Ruse. If you have already planted a herb here, you can just pick the herbs, clean them if you want to. It won't take up that much time, and you'll actually get some herblore experience, and you make a little bit more profit. Now, even though it's a disease-free patch, I would still use super compost because it also increases the crop yields, not only if it dies or not. And then plant the herb. Then teleport to Ardy. If you have an Ardy Cloak 4, you can teleport right next to the patch, which I don't, so I have to just use an Ardy teleport. And I walk north, same here, pick the herbs, clean them, and let the tool leprechaun note them. After that, use the exophile. Now if you come in any sort of run energy problem, there we have the Explorer's Ring 4. Just replenish your run energy with it, walk west and get to the third patch. Then just pick the herbs if you have already planted them. Clean them if you want to. Use super compost. Never forget the super compost. Use the super compost. Plant the new herb, and after that, teleport to the cabbage port, the cabbage field. Once you're at the cabbage fields, walk a little bit north, and you'll be at the fourth patch. And again, if you have already planted something there, just pick it, clean it, use super compost, and use a seed. After that, you should go to Camelot. From Camelot, walk east. Once you walked east, you'll be north of the bank. Here, same thing. If you have already planted some, pick the herbs, clean them, let the tool leprechaun note them, use super compost, and plant the last seeds. Now you're close to the bank, you can bank, maybe get some extra super compost because here's a bank close by, so you can actually make some fast runs. On screen you will see a list of all the levels you need for the different type of herds you can plant using the farming skill. I'm not going to name them all, but you can just look at them. As you can see, you need for Guam you need level 9, so you can actually start making money at level 9. And the most expensive one is Torstal, which you'll need level 85 farming for. Now some stuff you might want to know. First of all, we have the magic secateurs. They are obtained from the quest Fairy Tale Part 1. They increase the crop yield of every herb by 50% when wielding it. Which means more experience per hour and more money per hour. The Scroll of Life costs 10k reward tokens of dungeoneering and has a 10% chance of getting any seed back when a herb dies. But the herb is random, so it might be more expensive, it might also be a cheaper one. Since you cannot pay for herbs to keep them alive, it's necessary you always use super compost when farming herbs. With super compost and with magic secateurs, the chance of the herb dying is about 1 in 8, which is really small. The Juju farming potion is a potion made in the Herblore Habitat minigame and requires at least 71 farming to make. The effect is, when under the effect of the Juju farming potion, there is a 33% chance you will get double herbs when harvesting. Though it won't give you any experience for the herbs, it will make you some extra money. Now the second part of this guide will be the tree farming runs. Normal trees, fruit trees and Kelquit trees. Trees will 95% of the time lose you money, but if you want 99 farming quick, this is the way to go. Since most trees take a lot of time to grow, I recommend doing this run once a day. Of course you can do it as soon as it's full grown, but you'll have to check on it every few hours. Now to do a tree farming run, it's also necessary you have a few things. Again, the gear is just for the show. The hatchet isn't. You'll need the hatchets to cut some trees. And for the inventory, what I would take is 5 normal tree saplings, as every tree you plant needs to be in sapling form. 4 fruit tree saplings of your choice. 1 Kelquit sapling. 6 super compost. 8 poison ivy berries as a payment for the Kelquit sapling. 4 payments for your fruit tree. 5 optional payments for your normal tree. I take willows and I will not be paying for it. Seed dimmer. A spade. A Camelot teleport. A Falador teleport. And an Ardugany teleport. And 1030 GP, which I'll be explaining later on. Now for the fruit trees, normal trees and Kelquit trees we have several patches. I'm not going to be naming them all, you will see them on screen and we'll be going past them in a few seconds. First for the requirements, not a lot this time. Plague City, Tree Gnome Strongholds and the Grand Tree. That's all you need for this farm run. Now when starting my tree farm run, I always start at the Grand Exchange. If you don't start at the Grand Exchange, make sure you have a Varrock tally tab with you, otherwise you won't get to these patches. Now for the first patch I always go to this willow tree here. I pay the farmer 200 coins to remove the tree for me, meaning I won't have to spend time cutting the tree. After that I use super compost and plant the sapling. The reason I use super compost and not pay it is because the willow tree is only 500 GP each and the payment, which is 5 baskets of apples, is 2k each, which is really not worth it in my opinion. Since only 1 in 8 trees die. So I will just let them die and I don't care. Next, teleport with a spirit tree to the maze. Once you're in the maze, follow Elko out of the maze and get to the second patch, which is a fruit tree patch. I already had a fruit tree planted there. I just pick all the pineapples, then cut it down and dig up the final stump. After that I plant a new one, pay the farmer 10 watermelons, which is the payment for pineapples. After that I go to Elkoi, go back into the maze, teleport with the spirit tree and get to the third patch, which is also a pineapple, also a fruit tree patch. I check health, pick the fruits, cut it down, dig the stump, plant a new one, and pay the farmer. Same thing. Then walk a little bit southwest and you'll see a normal tree patch. And again, pay the farmer to remove it. Then use super compost. If you want to pay, sure pay. If you feel like it, just sure pay. Then plant the willow sapling and teleport to Falador. Once you're at Falador, walk east and to the first normal tree patch. Again, pay the farmer 200 coins, you know, same thing all over again. Use super compost, plant the willow tree and walk further north. There will be a musician where you can rest if you have low run energy, which I had. Then walk further to Taverley, again a normal tree patch, same thing over again. Pay 200 coins, remove the tree, super compost, plant the willow tree, and I used the home teleport to Lumbridge. There's also a normal tree patch. Just walk a little bit west around the castle, and again do the same thing. Repetitive. Pay the farmer 200 coins to remove it. Use super compost, plant the willow tree sapling, and then head your way to Camelot. Once at Camelot, use the same way as you would go going to the herb patch, but this time walk a little bit more south, at the south side of the bank, and walk in the direction of Taverley. Once at the fruit tree patch, do the same thing. Check health, pick the fruits, cut it down, dig up the stump, plant a new one, pay the farmer 10 watermelons or whatever you need to pay to keep it alive, and use your 2 leprechaun to note all the fruit you got from the fruit tree. Then teleport Ardugany. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think no one actually knows how to pronounce it. But anyway, go to the dock and pay the sailor 30 coins to board the ship to Brimhaven. Once there, you will see a fruit tree patch. And again, do the same thing. Not gonna explain it again. Then walk further south through the Kalkwood tree patch. The reason to go to the Kalkwood tree patch as it gives 13k experience per check health, and the seed is only like 30k, so it's really good. Too bad there's only one Kalkwood tree patch in entire RS. But anyway, that was the end of the farm run. Now I've split the normal trees and the fruit trees in 2 different tables. First we have the normal trees. I'm not gonna name them all, but you will see what level you need, the time it takes to grow, and the experience you get for checking its health. Now for fruit trees it's a little bit different, because all fruit trees take 900 minutes to grow. And you'll see the levels you need from apple to palm tree, from 27 to 68. Now the only thing you really need to know about this run is there are 2 more fruit tree patches in Leta, or whatever you want to pronounce it. But since they are so far away, I won't be bothering going there, and I'll also recommend that to you. Thank you guys for watching. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. My final verdict about farming is that it is my favorite skill. I've made a lot of money from farming. I think about 300 mil, to be honest. I'm currently 92 farming, and I'm going for 99. Should have it in about 2 months or something. Farming's a skill you need to stick to. You can't say, I'll do a farming right now and I'll check back on it a week later. No. You have to stick to it every single day, doing herb runs quite often. So I hope you guys enjoyed and keep farming a lot. Yeah, please comment, rate and subscribe. Watch further videos, and goodbye.